All right, sports fans, we're back for show number 62. Cut it out over there. The audience is getting carried away already. Jeez. You brought her, didn't you?
I did.
Okay, today we have a lovely young lady from Kansas City. No, this is Sandy Jones. Let's give Sandy a hand. All right, Sandy. Okay, all right, enough. Here's Jennifer Lord Paluzzi, right?
Yes.
All right.
You got it right.
I didn't tell her which. Okay, good. Thank you. I'm Ed. This is the lovely next senator from Massachusetts.
Beth Lindstrom.
Beth Lindstrom. She had to say who it would.
That was my cue.
Oh, Beth Lindstrom. All right. Who are you running against?
I'm in a primary right now against Jeff Deal and John Kingston.
Oh,
but
you got my vote
eventually,
already,
Elizabeth Warren. That's what the.
Oh no.
That's the end game.
I'm voting right now. Okay, and over in the corner we have the illustrious Gino Fratelloni. Let's give him a hand. All right. That's enough. All right, stop it. Your all hands hurt? All right, Gino. Gino wants to handle this professionally. I don't know why.
Okay.
I got more
Not
hands.
too long ago, I think in May, I met the young lady, and also I met that Chris Rizzo, another Italian guy. We stick together. I'm Rizzo. Mm-hmm. And he was kind enough to introduce me to the young lady here, Beth. You know what I mean? Beth with a B, not with a P. Okay.
Well, you said D, death.
Never mind the D, is with a B. Beth, her last name is Sintram.
Lindstrom. What do you mean Sintram? That's how
I
we got it wrong.
I said Lindstrom.
Yeah, there you go.
You spelled it wrong to me several times.
It's okay. The more you say, though, that's
Right.
good, though.
Don't hit me.
It's
No,
a very, very sophisticated last name. It's not like mine, Fratelloni.
Yeah, Cohen's sophisticated too.
Yours too, Cohen, right.
Short too.
But anyway, we met in a very different circumstances. Rotary sponsored sort of like speaking about opiates, and she was kind enough to be at the meeting, and that's where I met her. We taped. There was 2 different channels to tape, and I invited her to come to Westford.
Which Rotary was this?
Rotary is only one Rotary, okay? Rotary from different districts.
Around the state.
Okay.
Oh, all right. I didn't know that.
And we was about, I would say about 100 people, right?
Oh, yeah. It was quite well
And
attended.
she was kind enough to say, yes, thank you for inviting me. And I says, you have a nice gentleman in Westford. His name is Edward Cohen. I said, a nice gentleman.
Well, you're lying.
No, I'm telling you the truth. And I told her that it's going to be on TV, and not only in TV, it's going to be on 37 different channels.
It is.
And it's going to be in YouTube.
It's going to be on YouTube. You're in.
There you go.
On YouTube, it's going to be all over the world.
That's right.
So
They're going to
you're going
vote.
to be recognized all over the world.
Yeah.
That's great.
So you make sure you tell Mr. Edward a nice story why you're running.
Okay, I will.
Why are you running?
Well, I'm running for U.S. Senate,
I know,
which
the
is
real one.
statewide, yeah. And I'm running because we do have a current U.S. Senator who is looking for the next rung on the political ladder.
Oh, you mean president?
I believe so. And I think that leaves the people in Massachusetts behind. So given my background, I've got a little bit of a history. I believe I have the skill set to be able to represent the people in Massachusetts well in Washington, and that's what I'd like to do.
Washington, too. What the heck?
You got me tongue-tied.
No, that's all right. What, have you held office before?
I have not held office. This is my first time as a candidate, but
It's even better.
well, I have a long history. Let me tell you a little bit about that and quickly. So I was the first woman director of the Republican State Party in 1990, helped elect Bill Weld, Paul Cellucci, Joe Malone. I ran Scott Brown's first race. I was an advisor to Mitt Romney, and I was most recently the president of a super PAC that helped elect Charlie Baker and Karen Polito. So I've had a little bit of political background. I was the first woman to run the lottery, was on Governor Romney's cabinet as Secretary of Consumer Affairs and Business Regulation, and been involved in 4 startup companies and currently a small business owner.
4 what count?
Startup companies.
Oh, I thought you said Shannon.
So no, but startup companies. Here's a big contrast difference between our current U.S. Senator, where I know what it's like to try to go build a company, try to build a better mousetrap, run a small business, to sign the front of a paycheck, and I think that's a big contrast to our current U.S. Senator.
Very good.
Very good. Thank you.
That's why I'm running. We need someone who's going to represent us and not someone who's going to be off in New Hampshire and South Carolina and Iowa.
Well, you know,
soon.
she wants to tour the country.
Now, Mr. Edward would like to find out from you. You are a beautiful and very intelligent young woman, and the question is, you're running against a person that she's very nice, but she can be very aggressive. Can you beat her? to a point where you can put her in a place.
Well, yes, and I think that's the point. I am the best candidate to be able to go up against her in November. And a lot of people, what they tell me is they don't know what she's done. And she's incapable of creating relationships. And I think that's reflective of her not being able to pass legislation. You can file all the legislation you want, but if you don't create relationships and have people work with you, then you don't get anything done. And Massachusetts has had a long history of you have your political campaign and then you come together and you're able to work together to be able to pass legislation. And that's something that she has not done for the people of Massachusetts.
Because some instead would be also interested to say, what did you do, Senator, for Massachusetts? You always go and selling books, so you're always trying to raise money. The question is, what did you do for Massachusetts? And you have to be to a point to say, and challenge her to a point where she says, my God, I really have somebody very strong against me.
Well, especially having my background in consumer affairs and business regulation, we started the program to introduce competition in the auto insurance market. So we eventually lowered rates for consumers.
Right.
I've done many things for consumers, and so that's why I'm able to go toe to her with those issues for sure.
Right? Am I right, Mr. Edward? The people in Massachusetts has a choice whether there's a man or a woman against the senator. They will understand that we trying to accommodate everybody. We try to be fair to everybody. But ultimately, the people in Massachusetts are going to vote for the best person to be a senator of Massachusetts. Am I correct?
We hope so. Instead of just straight party line.
Yes.
Right, and I think that's why we need someone who's going to be able to represent people, someone who's sympathetic, empathetic, but also has some conviction about making sure the economy in our state stays strong. I mean, when the tax cuts and tax reform, which everybody's enjoying, we have the lowest unemployment rate in the history of the country right now. She said those tax cuts were going to be horrible and that people were going to die. That's a quote unquote. And so my question to her is that if you get control of the Congress next time around, which taxes are you going to put back in? Because I know right now my small business, the manager came over and told me today, our numbers are really strong. Met a person on Saturday, small business. We have so much business. Well, there's a reason for that, because there's money in people's pockets,
right.
and they're able to go and use that income to do things that they may not have been able to do 6 years ago.
Does she have a lot of money? Warren?
She has a lot of money, yes.
No, I mean.
Well, I didn't know if you were talking about her personally
No,
or
I don't care about her personally. I mean, she has a lot of money in her
she does,
coffers.
and she will always outspend me in a general election. But I think we've seen through the years that the money doesn't necessarily buy you votes. I mean, it's nice to have, and we will be able to raise money certainly after the primary, quickly, because this will be a national race. If I'm the person that goes against her, it will be a national race because people all across the country are seeing that she's lining herself up to run for president in 2020. And with her tone and temperament and her style, I think people would like another choice.
Do you have any questions?
No.
Snap out of it over there. Sandy's relaxed. Hey, man.
That's good. That's all good.
Do you have any questions, Jen?
I asked my questions at the newspaper.
Well, there's a slap in the
Well,
face.
there you.
Look
Well,
at that.
maybe that's a good segue to her. How's that?
What? Oh, thank you.
Sorry, trying to.
Thank you. For
I am.
Don't ever touch me. All right. So, Jennifer, Lord Paluzzi, right there. Come on.
You got it. You got it. All three.
Mouthful of what? All right. She's the editor of the Nashoba Valley Voice. Baritone or soprano? What is it? There it is. Can we get a close-up on that or not? Blocks my face, which is even better. There it is, folks. How much is this thing?
Buck.
$1. Hey, you can't get the Globe for $1. Especially on Sunday. Well, the sparrows like it, though. All right, so and what towns do you cover? I could read it, but...
Oh, we cover, let's see, Ayr, Shirley, Devens, Groton, Dunstable, Pepperell, Townsend.
What? Not Westford?
Not Westford.
Now, if you're...
That's why I asked you why you wanted me here.
Oh, maybe she can head west.
Wow! Line her up, huh? You're gone. Get out. Why, I don't know. Why did I ask you here? No, what? You can't do that. Oh, wait a minute.
I can't do
So
what?
what? Nothing. So what stories do they cover? Like, this is the guy in Groton charged with, oh, I know, $1, because the people in Honolulu may want to buy this. So we're on, no, we are.
We are.
Because we'll be going on YouTube.
All right.
All right. So who do they call? Ghostbusters or you? Who would they call if they wanted it? Well,
If they wanted
don't
the
tell
paper?
them. I don't care. Yeah, yeah, this is the Nashoba Publishing Company, right?
Nashoba Publishing, which is at the Lowell Sun. So
It's
you
at the
call
Lowell Sun. They share a room.
We were just there
Newsroom.
the other day.
Yes.
A little louder, please, for the
We
people
were
in
just there
Cleveland.
the other
She
day.
was just there the other day.
Yes, I know.
Did you hear that, Sandy?
I did.
I did. Did you hear that?
Yes, sir.
Good. You look great over there.
Thank you.
There was, let me just put another pitch. The Lowell Sun actually wrote an article that said Beth Lindstrom is Elizabeth Warren's worst nightmare.
All right, let's give it that. I thought looking in the mirror was our worst nightmare. Ooh. Well, let's not get personal. Okay. You know who I'm voting for. Okay. Mirror, mirror on the wall. Who's the fairest soul of them all? It ain't you, baby. Then there was a big crack in it. All right. So getting back to you, young lady.
Yes.
So what kind of articles do you have in there? Oh, hi. How are you? Have you
What
passed
kind-
out yet? No. What kind of articles do you have in there? First, I mean, in general.
Well, I mean, in general, we cover the towns. We're talking about the people who live in the towns, the businesses that are in the towns, and the crazy things that the politicians get up to in the towns.
All politics is local, so.
Yes,
yeah,
exactly.
absolutely.
Tip
Let me write
O'Neill.
this down.
Yeah.
Give me your hand. I want to write on it. Okay, all I can't even put the pen back. Okay, so this is $1. Was it come out every day or is it weekly?
It's a weekly, every Friday. I just put it to get to bed last night, so this actually is a day early for you.
Really?
Yes,
Wow.
sneak preview. You can see into the future.
I can see the future. Now, this guy over here is the one who killed the goat, right?
Yeah, that was a guy from Groton who went to Ashburnham to break into a pen that had small goats in it. He took out a white goat named Marshmallow. Always get the name of the animal. It's very important. And then he slaughtered the animal, slaughtered the goat.
I saw a bunch of goats the other day, actually out loose.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I thought those were
I wonder if.
Democrats.
Oh.
Go ahead. Go.
Go.
Go. You're on.
Go. I'm on. Okay. Yes. So animal stories are very important to the Nashoba Valley Voice. At one point, we had Nashoba Valley Animal Bingo that we played on the staff to compete to see who could get bingo of all these various classic animal stories that we would run. You know, goat, of course, being a big one because of the little goat, which was the one that escaped and got caught in Westford. See how I brought it around to Westford?
Thank you. I don't remember that, but yes, I certainly do. You sure remember that living in Acton? I certainly do. Yeah.
Yes, but yeah, we had a bingo card with things like giant snake, heart-rending animals, service animal story.
I'm gonna cry here.
Yes.
It's a tear in my eye.
Yes,
Well, all right. Well, so they have sports section too?
we have a sports section.
Gosh, let me hold that up so I
There you
can block
go.
my face again. Ooh! Oh, look at the cars on North End Subaru here. Isn't that in New York? I mean, isn't that in Boston?
We have advertising from everywhere. Advertising, extremely
There you
important.
Look at that. That's what I want. Honest just kept pouring in Pepperell. All right.
Yeah.
Now, for you people who live in England, Pepperell is right next to what? Townsend? Which, of
Around
course,
there.
is next to Groton. Which, of course, is next to Westford.
Exactly.
Right? And then Acton and Littleton, and we don't talk about Lowell on the other side. All right, right? Do we? Okay.
We talk about everybody.
We're talking about you heard it. Vote for Lindstrom. It's a vote for, certainly is. Well, help me out here. You're a press agent. Put your hand down, Rizzo. All right. Okay, so do you have anything else to talk about? We have 48 minutes to go.
We have 48 minutes
No,
to
do
go.
you have anything else? What else would you like to tell about that?
Basically, that we are weekly. We come out every week. We try to cover. We
That's
try
what
to.
weeklies usually do.
Yeah, I
believe, right?
know. I mean, usually.
You know that?
Yes.
Yeah. And
I don't know if Elizabeth does, but
we need lots of people writing letters to the editor and caring about their community.
can we, well, but I'm not in one of the communities.
You're not in one
You
of
want
the
me to stop by at a community and write a letter?
Yes.
Sure.
That would be lovely.
Do-
Can I
Woman
ask a
make it-
question about the history of the paper?
The paper is now in its third year. We are a merger of all of the Nashoba Valley papers So we had a bunch of newspapers, each covering an individual town. But journalism being what it is, you know, we had cutbacks. So now it's one newspaper. We do a lot of regional stories and try to tell everybody in the towns, you know, this is what's going on next door. This is why you're seeing smoke coming from Townsend. You know, it's basically, while you like to think that you only need the news about your town, you really need to know what's going on around you.
Is that found online at all?
It's online at NashobaValleyVoice.com.
Sorry. You're up. You're up.
By the way, Rizzo, your foot's moving. Cut it out. You're making me nauseous. All right. Next. What's the matter with you? Lighten up. I'm sweating chops here.
It is warm.
You nervous, Ed?
What?
Are you nervous?
No. And now we come to why we're here today. Just kidding. This is Sandra Sandy Jones. Let's give her a hand here. All right. Hear that? You wouldn't want her as a running mate. There we go. Yeah, all right. And Sandy, you were a dental assistant.
Yes.
Yes. Would you want to look into that a little bit?
Well, I don't know. I'm liking what I'm doing right now.
Want to do some teeth cleaning here while you're at it?
I could maybe look in someone's mouth, look at their crowns, and you know.
We can see somebody has moss in their teeth, you know. When's the last time you brushed your teeth, sir? So, no, but yes, and furthermore, you're currently a waitress.
Yes, I am.
Thank you. Don't tell anybody
That's where
where.
I met you and your lovely wife.
That's right. Boy, was that an upset. Oh, sorry. Yes, and we heard about your
And
family.
somehow you talked me into coming on this show.
I think you were drugged at the time.
I think I was.
Yeah,
I think I started drinking on my shift.
You were, yeah.
No, I wasn't. I don't want my boss to hear that.
No, you were. You were drinking water.
There you go.
So, where do you work?
Fiorella's in Concord,
Really? Is that
Next.
Concord, New Hampshire, or Mass?
Massachusetts.
Ooh, the code name is Post Office.
Post office. Yeah.
2 doors down from the Katie, get off that. What are you doing?
That's what they do.
What the heck are you doing?
Job?
Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead, continue with your job. All right. Good. You taking pictures?
No pictures, just processing. Just
Right. Okay. I'm a work in process. Yes, Sandy.
Yes.
Sandy, so you were a waitress there, now,
Yes.
and you love it.
I love it. I worked for the company for a long time. I started 13 years ago. They have a location in Newton.
Now, but of
I
course,
was there for 7.5
the people in
years.
Scandinavia know where Newton is, of course. Yeah, that's what I thought.
Newton,
It's west
Mass.
of Boston. All right. And how many places do they have?
They have 2 full-service restaurants, one in Newton and one in Concord, next to the post office.
Yeah.
And then they have express locations, Belmont, Brighton, and Cambridge.
Anyone want tour?
I would. I'd actually like to know what they serve. What type of
It's
food.
Italian.
Italian. Okay. Sorry, you shouldn't assume, right? But do you know? That's good.
You don't like
It's
Chinese
Italian.
food?
Yeah.
You can tell.
Okay.
Italian.
Probably come by.
What did you have for dinner? What was your favorite off the
He
menu?
comes in
was
for
for lunch.
lunch. He comes in
lunch.
for lunch.
I had a meatball
He
sandwich
has a meatball sandwich with
with provolone cheese, and
with-
people were stealing my French fries without salt.
no salt on his fries,
That's
though.
right. There's no salt.
That's all.
Talking like you now.
Yeah.
So no, but but wouldn't you love not to get back into the hygiene field?
Assistant.
I'm sorry.
Big
Trying to
difference.
build her up. So
Big.
why?
It's a big difference between cleaning and assisting the dentist.
Okay. You don't need to yell at me. No, but what would you like? Wouldn't you rather? Do you want to get back in the field?
I wouldn't mind like doing it part-time, maybe 2 days a week if
This is
there's
a
a dentist
backhanded
out there
slap, isn't
that's
it? Well, I think
general
that
dentist, general dentistry, not surgery or anything like that. No,
what
no
were
surgery,
you in
no
before?
general.
Ah,
But no blood. No, I don't want to see all that blood with the surgery. With
that
the
leaves Gino out,
extraction.
doesn't it? How do you do surgery with no blood?
I don't want it. I don't want to look. I don't want to see that. I don't want that.
Well, look the other way when it's going. It's a real gusher, Sandy.
I'll close my eyes, right?
Look at the wall. We got it painted red now. Jeez. So, but do you want to? You want to go back in there or not?
Maybe. I like what I'm doing right now.
Thank you. That's a very. That's
I like.
maybe.
I
Thank
like
you.
my job.
You what?
I like my job.
I like my job. Was he paying you to say this? No, just kidding. No, and how many hours a day are they open? 50?
They're open for lunch and dinner Monday through Saturday.
What happened to Sunday?
And Sunday, just dinner.
Oh, I'm sorry. You know, he should sponsor my show here for all this thing he's getting for free. You tell him that. Money talks, nobody walks, right?
How long has Newton been open?
18 years.
We have a question from the audience.
Yes.
How long has Newton been? Look, her teeth
18
are
years.
perfect. That's because you weren't going to hide an assistant. Yeah. How many years was Newton open?
18.
18.
We're just celebrating our 18th year.
Oh, was there any parties going on?
No, there was no party. We're just having like they're doing entrees from like when they first opened.
The original food?
Yes, we've kept it for 18 years.
Yeah, with a little green on it, no problem. Hey, cut it out. So no, but you'd rather do that than dental?
Right now, yeah.
Why?
I like
What do you mean
it.
right now?
I like it.
I know you're only 25, but you have to think of the future.
I know, Ed.
You know what I'm
I
saying?
know. You're trying to help me.
I'm trying to help
that.
you, yeah.
I know.
But
And I appreciate that.
well, thank you. Put it in writing with a little cash on it, please. Cash only. I don't want checks.
Oh, but can I just plug something for myself, though?
Oh, of course you can. Why not?
I also have a Justice of the Peace license. So
Ladies,
if
amen.
anyone
Yeah. You
out
wanna get
there
married right
is
now?
interested
Rizzo,
in getting
over there.
married, I'd be happy to officiate.
Ooh.
How do you become a Justice of the Peace?
Yeah.
You have to apply to the state, and what did I have to get? A referral, like written letter from two people, and like you basically just apply. And I was accepted, and I went into Boston and got my license.
And got
I have
anointed.
it until 2021.
So the big question is, do you get anybody in the middle of the night that needs to get
That needs
or
to get
wants
married,
to get married?
knocking on my
No,
door.
yeah.
I have a little sign outside of my house.
You do?
No.
We'll do a drive-by. Take that off.
Yeah.
No, I really don't.
That's what you think about when you
No,
have the Justice of the Peace, right?
Exactly,
Yeah.
right. Someone knocking on your door like, hey, I need to get married right
Yeah.
now.
Yeah.
No,
But
that
it doesn't
hasn't
happen.
happened. That hasn't happened.
Well, you want it to happen? We can
I
set
don't
it
know.
up.
I think it would be kind of fun.
Gino,
Yeah,
can we
sure.
set it up?
We could.
Yeah.
No, I started that because my sister got married 4 years ago, and I performed the ceremony, and I loved
That's
it.
nice.
So
Yeah.
Should we bring your sister
anybody,
up?
yeah, should come on.
Where is she?
She's in Acton as well.
Closely knit family. Oh, yes, that's very nice.
So anyway, if anyone out there
Yeah.
is getting married,
Anybody want to get married? We got it right
anybody
here.
right here,
You
we can
go
do
to-
it right now.
Wait, yeah, right now.
That's
We
true.
can
Come on
do it
up.
right
Come
now.
on.
There you go.
Come on up. You two come up. You don't want the campaign gets married, do you?
That's what campaigns are all about.
They're all
actually.
about closeness. Don't worry, we have a divorce court down the street, so don't worry about it. Irreconcilable differences.
Yeah. This is
Now, see, all right. Now, are you married?
No.
Are you?
No.
Yeah.
well. Anyway, so
Yes,
yeah. Can I do a promotional pitch also?
certainly.
How much time do we have left? 5.
Go ahead.
Okay.
5 minutes and 10 seconds.
So if anybody who's watching wants to get involved in our campaign, you can go to bethforsenate.com, which is Beth, F-O-R, Senate.com. So, and right now we are actually getting a lot of people. We're doing a lot of parades on July 4th. I don't know what time
Well,
this
it'll be
airs,
chilly,
but
too, about 95.
oh
But I think
yeah,
you should
we're
stay in
gonna-
the sun for a
lot of
while.
hydration that day. So we're going
I
to be
think
in 3 counties.
You ought to bring a hose with you.
Yeah, do that. But no, we are getting a lot of people involved in our campaign, so we wanted to make sure that people know where to contact us.
I could be in
So
the
when
bus,
you-
I could be in the car behind you with the hose.
You could get those spray bottles
Get
and
the-
just keep cool along
How
the
about
way.
salsa bottles? Boom.
Yeah. No, they're a lot of fun, and people. It's really enjoyable to go down in a parade. It's the
Is
first
it?
time I've ever done it as a candidate, so you do meet.
How many towns are you going to be in?
Oh gosh, 3 counties and 3 towns. Big parades, big ones.
So when
Yeah.
do they start? At midnight and then?
Oh
the
no,
next
they
day?
start in the morning, and then you do one in the middle of the day, and you do one at the end of the day.
Oh,
And we're
What are you
gonna-
wearing for shoes?
Well, you know what? That is a good question.
Yeah, I would never write that.
Especially, right. I mean, we had a parade the other day. I'm going to pitch Chris Rizzo a good, give him a good compliment, because we had about 10 minutes to run to a DSW to get a pair of shoes
Oh,
to
sure.
walk in a
Get
parade.
another plug
oh,
in
sorry.
here.
Didn't mean to do that. But anyway, but right, so you had to, find what you could wear. That's not going to, if you're walking for 2 hours, what is not going to give you blisters on your feet.
That's true.
So I'm a fan of, kind of squishy bottom shoes. Yeah, so.
You write that down.
Squishy bottom. Well, I was going to say another brand, but I didn't want to get in trouble.
No, of course not like that.
Right.
So, but yeah,
Squishy
it's
bottoms. I remember that. It's in England, isn't it? Squishy bottoms.
Maybe,
Probably.
but it is a conundrum, especially for female candidates.
Wait a minute. We
That was
don't
a big
use
word.
Big words like
Sorry.
conundrum. Can you? Why don't you use conundrum at the restaurant?
I might.
She cursed at me.
But campaigns are fun and they're
Are they?
exciting. They are, and I think it gives
Especially if
people
you
the
win.
opportunity to, get to see you. And certainly we're trying to get some debates going before
is that
September.
after you win the primary,
Oh, yeah.
There'll be debates with
Oh
her?
yeah, absolutely,
And
absolutely.
she's running unopposed, right?
Yes, that's correct.
Because everybody else has been taken.
Right, but she was in Nevada last Saturday, so
Well,
not running in
because they
Massachusetts.
might vote, an absentee ballot from a groundhog out there or something. Okay. Or a cacti. They have any cacti? She was
Oh,
checking
yeah.
on the drought.
Yeah.
Does she ever stay home? No comment. That means no. All right, good. So getting back to you, young lady. So what you? Oh, hi.
Hi.
How are you? No, so you want to? Oh, yeah. So you want to stay? You'd rather not do? Excuse me, assistant work right now.
No.
Okay, good. So that goes.
She
that
likes
fits.
being justice of the peace. She wants to get more business because she likes officiating weddings. So anybody who's watching, you need for her to tell how they
You
can
have an
contact her.
email?
I do.
Send it.
Put it up.
on
Put it
TV.
up. We don't care.
Put it on TV.
Put it up. Say it. Oh, am I yelling? Sorry.
JonesSandy76@gmail.com.
A little lower so they can't pick it up. One more time.
I hope this is right. No. JonesSandy76@gmail.com.
What's Joan for?
Jones.
Oh, Joan.
Jones.
Sorry. That's the one with the smile on it, right?
Did I give you my business card?
No, I had the email. I think I got
Oh,
you
yes,
into
yes,
this.
yes. Yeah, that's
That's
right.
a big smile on it.
That's right. Oh,
That's
wait, I
nice.
think I'm going to change my email, actually.
You are? You might change it? There's going to be a problem.
Kidding.
It's not going to change. You got a big smiley face. With,
You can run her email or a contact. Do you have a website at all for that?
No, I
just
don't.
email, yeah. So,
I don't. I should.
yeah.
oh, yeah, because they keep knocking on. Now, you want people to knock at your door at 2 in the morning,
yeah.
right?
No.
Want to put up the address? Just go down the street.
Yeah,
There can't be too
no,
many
no, no,
Joneses. All right, so you have any? Yes. Anything else you'd like to say?
No, but it's a pleasure being here because this
Oh,
is...
no, it's my pleasure.
Oh,
No,
but
like
I mean,
Chip
but-
and Dale. Come on.
no, it's good to have conversation. I mean, this is where,
Yeah.
like I said, all politics is local, and you meet people and talk about what they're doing, and that's what it's all about. People get to know who you are.
That's right. Oh, hi. You have some parting words?
Thank you for inviting me.
Thank you.
Thank you.
No, thank you for showing up. In terror.
Yeah, I know.
No, she's not terror.
All right, so one last primary, September
of
4th.
course.
They need to vote for Beth Lindstrom. I can see we have a couple more seconds left, so
Right there.
we go.
Oh, you're reading the thing back there.
I was.
I keep stupidly looking over there. How do I know? It's only only the 110 show. Why should I look over there?
That's okay.
Well, thank you. Gino, you have anything to say?
I just want to say you're a very good host. I appreciate for having the Beth with us and also the other two young lady that, and I hope you somebody will come not 12 o'clock at night, but maybe 7 o'clock in the afternoon. You know what I mean? Or
Thanks,
evening.
Gino.
Okay.
All right. What about 1 in the morning? Is that all right? Okay, folks, we're over.
And so then is dead, but Cohen is. And when it comes to weather, Cohen's smart. As New York as you get, his money's on the Mets, which goes to show that Eddie Joe always bets his heart. You'll hear a slick review or two from Nicky. And can't there's something Bird will sing some song. There's weather news and chick, enough to make you sick. You'll be glad